Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, it's always great to have you here. Today we're diving into one of the most important financial updates for millions of Americans, the Social Security payment scheduled for May 3, 2025. Specifically, we're answering a question that's been coming up a lot lately. What's the maximum amount of the May 3rd Social Security check? Whether you're already receiving benefits or just planning ahead, this video is packed with everything you need to know. Let's begin with the basics. Who gets the May 3rd payment? Social Security payments are not random. They follow a clear, structured schedule, and that schedule depends heavily on when you started receiving your benefits. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, has divided beneficiaries into different groups, 4 to be exact. Group 1 is the first to receive their monthly payment, and they are the ones we're focusing on today because May 3rd is their big day. Group 1 consists of retirees who started receiving Social Security benefits before May 1997. If you're one of those longtime beneficiaries, then your next payment will hit your account on May 3rd. This applies whether you're getting retirement benefits due to age, a disability, or other qualifying reasons. The best part? Everyone in this group gets paid on the same date, regardless of how much they're receiving. Now you might be asking, what exactly is the maximum amount you could get in this May 3rd payment? That depends on a few key factors, such as your work history, the age at which you started claiming benefits, and the amount you paid into Social Security during your career. As of 2025, the maximum possible Social Security check for someone who retired at full retirement age, which is currently around age 67, is about $3,822 per month. However, if you delayed retirement until age 70, you could receive up to $4,873 per month. And if you retired early at 62, that number could drop to around $2,710. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Under certain circumstances, your check could exceed $5,000 per month. This is most likely for individuals who earned the taxable maximum every year over a long career and delayed benefits until age 70. However, that's a relatively small group of people. For the majority of Americans, the average monthly retirement benefit in 2025 hovers around $1,900. So even though the maximum amount for the May 3rd check can technically go beyond $5,000, most people will receive between $1,800 and $3,000 depending on their individual circumstances. Let's break that down a bit further. If you started receiving your benefits before May 1997 and you're currently getting monthly deposits, then May 3rd is your payday. That payment will be processed whether you're receiving retirement benefits, disability insurance, or even spousal benefits. Again, your specific amount depends on your lifetime earnings and when you chose to start claiming benefits. But the important takeaway here is that the date of your check is based entirely on your group, not your amount. One common misconception is that people with larger checks get paid earlier or faster. That's not true. Whether you're receiving $5,000 a month or $1,200, if you're in Group 1, your payment comes on May 3rd. If you're in Group 2, 3, or 4, we'll talk about those in another video. Your payment will arrive later in the month based on your birth date. Now, let's talk about what happens if you don't receive your check on May 3rd, but believe you should have. The first step is to double-check that you actually fall into Group 1. Remember, only those who began receiving Social Security benefits before May 1997 are eligible for the May 3rd payment. If you started receiving benefits after that, your payment will arrive later in the month. If you're sure you're in Group 1 and still haven't received your check by May 6th, then it's time to take action. The SSA recommends waiting 3 mailing days before reaching out. After that, you can contact them directly at 1-800-772-1213 or log into your My Social Security account to check your payment status. Now let's talk briefly about how these payments are delivered. Most beneficiaries today receive their payments through direct deposit. It's fast, secure, and reliable. But if you're still receiving a paper check, delays can occasionally happen due to mailing issues, holidays, or errors in your address on file. This is just one more reason why switching to direct deposit is highly recommended, especially as the SSA is increasingly moving toward digital services and paperless options. Speaking of going digital, there have also been changes to identity verification recently. especially for those calling in to change bank details or make claims. If you're flagged for potential fraud during a phone claim, you may now be required to verify your identity in person. So if you're planning any changes to your direct deposit or benefits in the near future, it might be worth checking out those new SSA rules. Alright folks, that's all for today's update. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates, retirement planning tips, and financial news every week. We're here to help you navigate the complex world of government benefits with clarity and confidence. Got questions about your specific situation? Drop them in the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer or create a new video covering your topic. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay informed.